Spending meaningful and memorable time with the family is an essential factor in creating strong bonds and relationships amongst family members. Studies show that half of South Africans use technology during meal times, either watching television or on their social media. The Lancewood Quality Time Pledge encourages people to commit to one technology-free, distraction-free meal per week. Names you may recognize amongst those that have already taken the pledge include Minky van der Westhuizen, Mpumile Dwaba, Jay Something and Zola Nene. For more on the campaign, we chat to chef, TV personality and author Zola Nene. Zola, a very good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to Morning Live.
Good morning, Simpiwe. Thank you so much for having me.
It's an absolute pleasure. Good to have you on the show this morning, Zola. How do you spend quality time with the family?
Well, for me, being a chef, it's obvious that I enjoy cooking. So my quality time is centered around food. And that's exactly what the Lancewood Quality Time Pledge encourages families to do, is to spend meal times together, technology-free, distraction-free, and actually connect with each other. Because as you said, a lot of families seem to spend their time on, using technology on their phones, and they understand the quality or the necessity around quality time, but they don't seem to actually spend it together. So meal times often are in front of the TV or someone's on their phone. And basically what Lancewood is saying is that, it's time for us to actually make an effort to spend quality meal times together and actually sharing those moments. That's what the Quality Time Pledge is all about.
Well, no prizes for guessing there, but in your view, why is spending quality time with the family so important?
I think now more than ever, 2020 has been quite a toll on all of us. Our mental stability and just our mental health has suffered in very, very different ways. So I think that sort of taking time to spend together is a way that we can all connect and sort of check in on each other. So for me, I think that that's why it's important. It's important to connect with not only your family members, but your friends where it's possible as well. And I think that food is one of those commonalities that we all have in common, no matter who we are or where we're from or what our background is. Food is something that we all need. Nourishment is something that we all need. So if we take meal times and we actually make an effort to spend those times connecting with each other and just checking in, to just make sure that your family's doing okay, that you're doing okay, that you're connected to other human beings, as opposed to, spending your time on your laptop or on your computer, as we have been. And also, now with COVID and the restrictions and most people working from home, it is difficult to distinguish between, what's workspace, what's home space. And I think that by taking the Lancewood Quality Time Pledge and pledging a distraction-free meal at least once a week is a way to sort of take you away from your workspace at home and actually designating a space that is just for meal times, just for connection, just for that quality time.
You tried the pledge with your family, yeah? How's that going?
It's going really well. So Sundays for us have always been big meal days. It's sort of a time where I spend a lot of time cooking and we have a special meal. So it made sense for me to designate Sunday as my quality time day. We all enjoy it. We all jump in and help cook. And I think that that's also a really great way to get everybody to spend more time together, is to get them involved in the cooking. Because now with, when COVID started, everybody had to do a lot of cooking for themselves, which is fine for me, who's a chef who loves it. But a lot of people sort of found the pressure of cooking a little intense. So by getting the whole family involved, it takes the pressure off one individual. And also it's a fun way to connect and to spend time together outside of, an office space and outside of in front of the TV, sort of doing something together and bonding that way.
And how much time did you actually spend on your phone, especially social media, during family time, and you didn't even notice?
Exactly. And this is going to actually make you realize how dependent you are on your phone. And it's fine. The devices are necessary. We live in very modern times. We do everything on our phones, our emails, we're communicating with people far away. And yes, they're necessary devices, but don't neglect that human contact, because we all need it. We all need to connect, fully with other human beings. So this will make you realize how much you're actually on your phone. And I think that once you actually designate some time to not being on your phone and fully connecting, you realize how beneficial that is, not only for yourself, but for the rest of your family too.
And having said that, Zola, how has that helped strengthen your bond as a family? Do they perhaps help in the kitchen?
Absolutely. I have a little nephew, and he loves to get involved. I think that it also introduces him to different ingredients and sort of the origins of food and what food is. So he's more willing to try it when we're sitting down and eating because he's helping. And it's fun for kids as well to feel like they're part of something bigger, and preparing a meal is that. My mom is a fantastic cook, so she will always help out. My sister the same. So yeah, it's been a great bonding experience for us, and also to put them in the kitchen, a place where I love and I find a lot of comfort, is also a really great way for us to spend time together.
And what other fun activities and entertainment did you guys perhaps engage in during your family time?
Well, Lanswood has these quality time cards, which are pretty much playing cards that they're not playing cards, the traditional sense. They're sort of get to know each other cards, so that, when you don't have the distraction of your phone, you want to sort of drum up new interesting pieces of conversation, or topics of conversation rather. So, things like what's your favorite cake, and everybody can tell, you get to know each other that way. Or, just asking somebody how their day was is a really great way to sort of find out how they're really doing. So I love those quality time cards. But even traditional board games or traditional cards is also a great way to spend quality time. Just anything outside of the device where you are literally looking into each other's eyes and communicating and listening. I think that's what's important.
Zola, this might have started as a pledge, but moving forward, will you continue with the technology-free day?
Absolutely. It doesn't necessarily have to be a day, because we understand, life happens, you need to stay connected. But if you can just have at least one meal, we're saying start off with one distraction-free meal. So one meal a week, and you'll love it so much. I'm sure that you're going to do 2 meals and 3 meals, and next you'll realize that all your meals become distraction-free zones, and that'll be fantastic. So taking the pledge is literally something that you're doing for yourself as well as your family, for all of your well-being. So it really is a great idea for you to commit to spending that quality time, because it is so important. And when Lanswood conducted the test, they found that 85% of families actually really do believe in quality time. They understand the importance of it. The problem is, because of technology, they're not able to actually follow through and have the quality time. And by just deciding and making that a concerted effort to have a time that is just quality time, distraction free, it's going to be great for the entire family.
Zola, great chatting to you, and we hope that South Africans will embrace this Lanswood challenge, and you certainly hope that they will live by it, because Zola, so many households have become hostile, so many homes have become hostels because family members hardly see each other, they eat at different times, and some of them have TVs in their different rooms, so it really is painful. Thank you so much for your time.
My pleasure. Thank you, Simpiwe.
Over the past 3 weeks, thousands of South African families have taken the Lanswood Quality Time Pledge, committing to at least one distraction-free meal every week. We just spoke to one of the many that devoted to this, chef, TV personality and author Zola Nene. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back.